Good morning, friends. It's Fran here. It's been a couple of weeks since I came online in live form because I was away last week at a beautiful weekend retreat with some great women. And this week, it's snowing like crazy in Calgary, and winter has arrived with a grip. So I am just trying to sink into that and go with the cozy because that's what's available. Anyway, I am grateful to be with you this morning. These Friday morning meditations, these moments to go inward are my gift out to the world, a space for healing and offering. Whether you're catching me live, recorded, whenever you do, I'm grateful just to have 15 or 20 minutes to reflect on how I'm feeling right now, how the week was, what I want to create next. And so I'm offering that to you as well. So, as always, I start with a tune-in, a place where you can settle into the experience of this moment, whatever is happening for you right now, and giving you a chance to come back home to here and now. Mindfulness is always about that, and it's sometimes hard to practice. So coming back to the body for me is the easiest way to do that. So that's what I'm offering right now. A chance to just come back home. So just knowing, hi Katrina, taking a breath now, feeling yourself in this moment, your senses, a space of skin. What is it connecting to? The weight of you in your chair, your feet on the floor if they are, whatever you are resting on, feeling the embrace of that. Feeling the tip of your tongue, you're touching your teeth or the roof of your mouth, the sparkle behind your eyes, the sounds wafting through space that are vibrations that hit your ears and then move on and transform. The impermanent space of sensation. Noticing your body from the inside, the pulse and thrum of your heartbeat, and noticing where you feel it beyond your heart, in your wrist, in your feet, in your hands, in your neck. Noticing how the beat of your heart is carried throughout your body, sharing its life force, moving through you. And just noticing it, appreciating it. Noticing where you feel peaceful in your body, where you feel held and supported, confident, anchored, and where you feel more fluttery, less stable, uncertain. And see if you can just send a little energy from one spot to the other so that there's a balancing. We're not trying to fix anything in this time together. Honestly, there's really nothing ever really broken, but there is a space for acknowledging and kindness. And then start to notice how you're feeling emotionally. The feelings of life. In any given moment, with all that is going on in our world, there can be such a clattering of feelings, the judgments and the wishes and the hopes and the peace for the anticipation, the excitement, the dread, the whatever it is that's going on in your field, just opening up space for that. For me, today, feeling a bit lighter than I was yesterday at this time. A lot of grief is in my field this week. Been crying, missing my mom. And I smile when I say that, even though I feel a lot of sadness because of how I feel about her and her gifts. So there's this bittersweetness that's continually moving through, making room for that. And also now feeling a sense of gratitude for the weekend here, knowing that for this weekend there isn't an overwhelming bunch of stuff to do. Grateful for that, a little spaciousness. Whatever you're feeling, just making room. See if you can drop the story of the feeling and just go with it if it's anger, if it's fear, whatever it is. Because every emotion is there to serve, to wake us up to something we want, something that is here for us, something greater. Even if it's a really great feeling, it can be amplified and anchored. So, and then noticing the space around your body. Above, below, behind, around, out to about an arm's length. That's the COVID space, about 6 feet between you and another. It's that arm's length space. So just acknowledging this, noticing the qualities. And now just noticing what you're wanting. If there's something that happened this week that you want to let go of, attention and energy as something that you just want to accept and give back to the earth, give back into the universe in favor of something that you're wanting more of. What is that you're wanting more of? Perhaps there's something that's going very well for you right now, or something that you can acknowledge despite the challenges and that are in your favor. So I've been practicing that this last few days. What is going well? Small things. We got snow tires on both our cars this week. We had the time to do it. I have a warm home that I really like being in. I have a beautiful group of women who I love in my life. Good friends, something to look forward to. So, some things going well, even in the sadness, the bittersweetness, the anticipation of change yet again. So just noticing all of that. And now, my desire for the weekend is for some rest, some integration, some space, some inspiration. Some domestic chores accomplished. So, okay. So practice for this morning. Just to come to your body. This is a practice called the vertical core we use in the Art of Feminine Presence a fair amount. It's the coming back home to yourself, the coming back home to your body, and this space that's in your belly, your heart in the center of your head, and finding that alignment. This eternal self, this vertical self that reaches down deeply into the earth and up above into the energies above. So we are aligned with that is eternal. On the horizontal plane, when we're living this way, horizontally out into the world, that is our relationship with time and the to-do list and all the external influences that can pull us out of our core, back, steering away from it, being pulled in different directions. Whereas this vertical core is always a strengthening, a magnetic rod that goes through our being and helps us to anchor and remember who we are in all of the world that's unfolding around us. So just taking a moment now and feeling these three spaces in your body. So there's the belly, 3 inches below your navel if you're a woman, 2 inches if you're a man, a little closer to your spine. This is the space in which we carried our children. It's a creative space, the anchoring of our life force. Oh, this is a place of confidence. Energy, true energy is born here. It's the cross-section of our energetic body and our physical body, our spiritual self, all intersecting in this space. And then traveling up to your heart. The scent again towards your spine, the center of your chest. This is the heart space. This is the space of radiance, acceptance, love, gratitude, forgiveness, grief, acceptance. So just sensing that space within you. See if there's a light, a symbol, a space for it right now. It has its own intelligence, and see if you can connect to that. It's different from the space in the belly. They each have their own intelligence. And then there's the center of the head. So again, straight up, just above. So right behind your third eye, that forehead, and into the center of your skull. So really allowing that nut in the center of the shell, that meaty space, the top of your spinal cord, just ahead of it. This is spaciousness, awareness. Consciousness. Although consciousness is in our whole body, but there's a specific intelligence here. I use the word spaciousness. There's a way of allowing the intelligence of the mind and its focal point. But it lives through your whole body. So now I just want to see if you can find the space that has the most ease in it, the one you can connect to the most easily, the center of the head, your heart, or your belly. Just noticing which one you can access the most easily. For me, it's the belly today. The heart's been a bit of a sinkhole lately because I have been feeling a lot of sadness. So it needs a little extra, and that's good. That's good to know. So I'm just going to access my belly because it feels the easiest, and I'm just going there, and I'm centering myself there for this moment and allowing energy to rise up from the belly into the heart, sending that energy from one space to the next. Just consciously drawing a line, a cord, a lightsaber. I use that image a lot, the lightsaber, that column of light. Sending it to the heart and letting the heart be nourished there. The confidence of my belly and the softness of my heart form a really nice, soft, confident space. And up into the center of my head. Where I'm not thinking, I'm being in the center of my head. Kind of an interesting experience, especially when I've been thinking way too much. So just feeling that eternal space, that vertical space that is you. The things that are expressed uniquely through you, who you are in this world of elections and pandemics and politics and chores and children and worries of various assortments, there is this space that's never been hurt, that doesn't know worry, that never will, that doesn't judge, has never been judged. Needs nothing, gives everything. We all have access to the same energy. There is no space where this is not. But it is expressed particularly through you and your desires, the things that are wanted through you in this lifetime. Sometimes it's in the moment, sometimes it's a bigger dream that's lived step by step. For me today, it's a simple desire for quiet. For nourishment and replenishment and integration. For you, it might be more active, but it's always coming from a space of this vertical self. And then as we step forward, we're back and down in our body, and we don't lose energy, we don't give it up, we don't lean into space, try and make other people do what we want, we just allow. And it's a whole different space. Who am I in this? Who am I in this? Moment to moment. If you had a harder time accessing your belly, but it was easier to do from your heart to your head, or your head to your heart or belly, just picking the spot in any given moment that's most easily accessible and moving the energy to the other two centers so it fills out. And if you have a weaker space, it's okay. Just noticing that, and over the time ahead, just allowing yourself to strengthen those spaces, knowing what you need. So today I'm just going to read one simple prayer from my book, Benedictus, this beautiful prayer book, wish book, love book, and it's a blessing of angels. I've never read this one before. May the angels in their beauty bless you. May they turn towards you streams of blessings. May the angel of awakening stir your heart to come alive to the eternal within you, this core, to all the invitations that quietly surround you. May the angel of healing turn your wounds into sources of refreshment. May the angel of imagination enable you to stand on the true thresholds, at ease with your ambivalence, and drawn in new directions through the glow of your contradictions. May the angel of compassion open your eyes to the unseen suffering around you. May the angel of wildness disturb the places where your life is domesticated and safe. Take you to the territories of true otherness, where all that is awkward in you can fall into its own rhythm. There's a lot to digest in that poem. I've certainly been feeling the awkwardness in me and thresholds of new territories, and absolutely no idea how long I'll be in that wild space. But with this practice, I have more confidence. And I hope that is a gift of the practice for you this morning. And I'm wishing you much love for the week ahead, the weekend, kindness and space for yourself in all that's going on. Staying with you. You're the primary gift. Always will be. Namaste. Have a great weekend. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.